本当にバカですね。
Alright, for those of you who have not heard of the Justin Trudeau situation, what happened was that there was a religious woman, part of a religious group in Canada, was talking to Justin Trudeau, Canada's Prime Minister, and she said that reforming some policies will be better for mankind. Justin Trudeau got triggered and said, we don't like using mankind, we like using people kind. Because it's not gender inclusive. We need to be inclusive and be proud of all the people we have in Canada. Of course, it's probably preaching to the Toronto college students with like purple hair and shit. Ridiculous. Daily Wire decided to have an article posted today, actually. Today's the 7th, right? Yeah, I thought so. Called Walsh. 13 words that are even more offensive and sexist than mankind, by the author, Matt Walsh. At the recent town hall, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau explained that the word mankind is not inclusive enough. Peoplekind is the acceptable form. It should be noted that Trudeau was lecturing a woman. The young lady used the forbidden word while asking a question, and he was apparently so concerned she'd offended herself that he interrupted her to deliver a vocabulary lecture. It was the most Trudeau thing Trudeau has ever done. I don't think it could have been said any better, Mr. Walsh. Matt Walsh, that is actually a good way to describe it. I find it, of course, quite brave and inspiring, but my fear is that he may not have gone far enough. Reading the English language of a vulgarity like mankind is only the first step. If we are truly going to make our verbiage more inclusive and gender neutral, an admirable goal to be sure, we may need to reassess these words as well. Number 1. Human. Let's begin with the most obvious one. Human is so profane that I feel ashamed even writing it. Hugh Person is a much more enlightened choice. 2. Woman. The greatest trick the patriarchy ever pulled was deciding that the female gender would be called woman, thus ensuring that every woman would need a man to be a woman because it's right there in the name. Let's change it to wool person. That's one thing I have a thing with Walsh for. There's already sort of a little alteration of woman or human, because they don't like associating with love, and intersectional feminists don't like associating with men, so they use like the X inside of where the A would go in man, like so that would be woman, but it'd be WOMXN or like WOMYN to be gender inclusive. Like there's only two genders, man and woman, male and female, double X, XY. Come on, it's biology. Like I understand, like fucking sea stars can change genders, but we're not sea stars. We are humans. 3. Manager. How can we expect real persons to break the glass ceiling if they are literally being included from the word management? Personagement would solve this problem. 4. Commander. Are you sensing a pattern? Every position of authority has the word man embedded into it. Do you still think a patriarchy is a myth, you fools? I just love the way it's like, you fools? This is the good article. It's really fun. 5. Manatee, mantle, adamant, semantic, reprimand, mandible, manufacture, manifold, and every other man word. Say personity, personal, add a person, say persontic, reprersoned, personifacture, personafold, etc. instead. It really isn't cumbersome to make this simple adjustment of 300 or 400 words in the 400 words in the English language. I think we'll manage. I mean, personage. 6. Man. Let's not forget the word man has the word man in it. A man can just be a person. He already has higher wages. He doesn't need his own identity to go on top of it. Wool person. This is going full circle. Oh my god. If a man is now a person, then wool person brings us back to where we started with woman. Better to call wool person a person and a man a person, and everyone can just be persons. 8. Person. Scratch that. Persons may be even more misogynistic than humans. I cannot imagine having to tell my daughter when she gets older that only sons get to be persons. Forget person, let's call everybody people. 9. People. On second thought, the word people comes from the French pupil, which means mankind. Now we're running in circles. People, person, man, woman. All these words dehumanize women. I mean, they de-whatever-ize women. I mean, not women. The people with vaginas. I mean, not people. Okay, then. Maybe our only choice to take Ben Shapiro's suggestion and combine the less offensive parts of human and person to make a new word. Huper. 10. Huper. Ben Shapiro is a sexist monstrosity. Under the guise of creating a gender-neutral word, he has only hidden the chauvinism under a thin veil of additional letters. Let's look at this word again. Huper. You see the problem? The word he is self-fully smuggled up in our minds, the letters separated only by the word of up, signifying male superiority, causing us to form anti-female biases without even knowing. Actually, wait. 11. Female. How did I miss this? Female! Look at this. Male is 4 letters, fee is 2. The majority of the word female is taken up by my male. Men just don't just manspread on the subway, they do it in our language too. I think it's clear that all labels assigned to men and women are far too little with sexist assumptions. Maybe it's just best to just stick with the pronouns. Maybe if we can call them she's and hers, if those are their preferred pronouns, of course. 12. She, her. How could I not see it? She can't be she or her without he. Men have co-opted every word in existence. Literally any word we may use to represent uterus-bearing individuals, and any words we may use to signify anything else will inevitably have bigoted implications. 13. All language. We must abandon language. Verbal communication is a patriarchal conspiracy. All words, all forms of intelligible speech are exclusionary, elitist, racist, sexist, and archaic. Let us relegate ourselves to grunting, groaning, and hissing at each other, only committing our primitive emotions whenever expressing a coherent thought. That's basically what people already do on Twitter anyway. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is probably the best thing I've read in weeks, in months. This is some good news. It's super funny. This is great. This is actually great. Oh my god.